Welcome to Narcissism Freedom. If you're new here, this channel is dedicated to helping survivors of emotional and narcissistic abuse reclaim their power, heal, and rise stronger than ever. And if you're returning, welcome back. You already know this is a safe space for truth, clarity, and freedom. Have you ever felt trapped in a relationship or a situation where someone seemed to hold total control over your life? Where their words, actions, or even silence made you question your worth, your choices, and your reality? That's what abusive power looks like. At first, it's often subtle, disguised as care, concern, leadership, or authority. But over time, it quietly eats away at your confidence, your autonomy, and your peace of mind. Abusers use fear, manipulation, and intimidation to maintain control. They gaslight you, making you doubt your memory and instincts. They isolate you from support. They punish independence. This isn't just control, it's a strategy to dominate your mind, your emotions, and your future. And abusive power doesn't only exist in romantic relationships. It shows up everywhere in the world, in politics, corporate offices, cults, workplaces, businesses, families, and even friendships. In politics, abusive power looks like leaders who rule through fear, propaganda, and division. They manipulate public emotions, distort truth, and create enemies to keep people dependent and distracted. They convince populations that questioning authority is betrayal. They reward loyalty and punish independence. Just like a narcissist in a relationship, abusive political power thrives when people are confused, afraid, and emotionally controlled. In corporate offices, abusive power appears as toxic leadership, executives who intimidate employees, steal credit, humiliate staff, or rule through fear instead of respect. Workers are told they're lucky to be there, while being overworked, underpaid, and emotionally drained. Promotions are dangled like rewards for obedience. Speaking up becomes dangerous. Just like personal abuse, corporate abuse trains people to stay silent and small. In employment settings, abusive power shows up when bosses exploit fear of losing income, healthcare, or stability. People are guilted into overworking. Boundaries are ignored. Mistreatment is normalized. Employees are told they're replaceable, and slowly, their sense of worth erodes. This is how power controls survival. In business and financial relationships, abusive power can look like manipulation, debt control, coercion, and dependence. One person controls the money. Another controls the decisions. Financial abuse keeps people trapped by design. When someone controls your resources, they control your freedom. In cults and high-control groups, abusive power is psychological domination at its peak. Leaders isolate members from family. They rewrite reality. They reward obedience and punish critical thinking. They convince followers that leaving means death, failure, or damnation. The structure is the same as narcissistic abuse: fear, control, dependency, and identity erosion. And in personal relationships, romantic, family, friendships, abusive power is the quiet war behind closed doors. It's the partner who controls your time, your thoughts, your body. The parent who dominates with guilt and fear. The friend who drains you emotionally but punishes independence. Abuse doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. Across the world, abusive power uses the same tools: control, isolation,
fear, shame,
confusion,
dependency.
and the goal is always the same: to make you smaller so someone else can feel bigger. One of the most dangerous aspects of abusive power is that it often looks normal to others. The abuser may appear successful, charming, religious, respected, or admired. That's why survivors are often not believed. The mask protects the abuser and traps the victim. Recognizing abusive power is the first step toward reclaiming your life. Pay attention to patterns where your voice is dismissed, your reality is questioned, your boundaries are punished, and your freedom is restricted. Abuse thrives on silence and secrecy. Awareness is how you start to break the chains. Abusers use tactics like gaslighting, emotional blackmail, love bombing, intimidation, isolation, and coercion. They alternate kindness and cruelty. They confuse you on purpose. They make you chase approval. And over time, you forget who you were before them. Reclaiming your power begins with remembering. Your thoughts matter. Your needs matter. Your boundaries matter. Start by writing things down. Journaling restores your reality. Talking to safe people restores your voice. Learning about abuse restores your clarity. Set boundaries, and understand this. Abusers don't respect boundaries, they test them. That's why consistency is power. Whether it's limiting contact, refusing manipulation, or choosing distance, boundaries are how you protect your future. Build a support system. Healing never happens alone. Safe people reflect truth back to you when you've been taught to doubt yourself. Take care of your nervous system. Abuse puts your body into survival mode. Rest, movement, creativity, prayer, meditation, these are not luxuries. They are recovery tools. If you are in danger, create a safety plan. Document everything. Seek professional guidance. Your life matters more than anyone's control over you. Healing also means grieving. The time you lost, the identity that was taken, the trust that was broken. That grief is not weakness. It is the doorway to your strength. You are not broken. You were controlled. And now, you are waking up. Across politics, corporations, cults, workplaces, families, and relationships, abusive power thrives when people forget who they are. And it collapses when people remember. You deserve a life where you are respected, heard, safe, and free. No system, no leader, no partner, no boss, no family member has the right to dominate your mind, body, or spirit. If this video spoke to you, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Narcissism Freedom for more truth, healing, and empowerment. Your freedom is not coming someday. It's starting now. And you're not alone.